Hey guys, welcome back to Last One y Nos Vamos.
Uy,
Hey,
ronco.
No, está bien. You're peeking out over there, man. It's all good though. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right, and you?
¿Qué dice el monje? ¿Qué dice el David?
Aquí, recuperándome de una gripa que me dio.
Ya sé por qué, pero le vamos a decir a la gente un poquito más tarde del podcast porque saliste ronco.
Yeah. Pues, I got sick y pues aquí andamos. Don't worry, ya estoy saliendo, no te lo voy a pegar ni nada.
Bueno, gracias por decirme antes que llegar, pero you showed up.
Yeah, antes de entrar me hicieron el scan, with
sí, qué bueno la de seguridad.
Yeah.
Well, how was your week?
It was good. It went by pretty quick. Ya andamos aquí en viernes.
Viernesito lindo.
Yeah, too bad it's raining, but
oh man, I told you earlier, I'm done with the rain for myself. I don't know about you rain lovers out there, but
no, I like the rain. I think we needed it, so hay que aprovechar que esto no es diario, Porque al rato se va a venir el tiempo de los calores and you're gonna be like, dang.
Hey, you really think like this summer is gonna be hot?
I think
so, right? Because like we're feeling the cold, so our bodies like probably feeling the 60s, getting used to the 60s. When it hits those 80s, we're gonna be like fishes without water, sardinas.
Yeah. And the other thing too, ahorita con todo lo que se ve verde and everything, cuando se seque todo eso.
Do you think we're gonna have humidity?
Y unas quemazones por todos lados too,
Vamos a estar todos rojos como tomate. Well, yeah, David, pues aquí te voy a dar. Have you have a happy dad before?
My dad's always happy.
Well, it was a great name, huh? They came out with Happy Dad.
No,
it's a hard seltzer. Okay. They have pineapple, they have wild cherry, they have lemon lime, and they have watermelon. ¿Cuál vas a destapar o si quieres una o no?
Ya, te la acepto.
Bueno.
No la echamos.
Bueno, es eso. No, nomás una, ¿eh?
Nomás una.
Por lo menos dos, porque pues hay dos acá arriba ya, o tres. So what you have in there? Pineapple?
I got the pineapple one.
I'm going to go with the classic lemon lime for you can try other flavors when you can.
Okay.
So... what is this? What we got here?
What the heck?
We have an intruder.
And your birthday's coming up.
Oh.
A little service on budget.
Mira, we have intruders
We gotta bring
today.
out the sign. Lorenzo's birthday.
No, pues también el tuyo es verdad. Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday in the comments, guys.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Margarita.
Mira nomás.
Oh, wow.
¿Qué vas a pedir?
Sí, así menos me voy a ir,
Ahora nos vamos a comer todos dos Happy Dads. Vamos a salir de aquí Happy Dads.
Yeah.
So what are you going to wish for, David?
Y, I don't know,
No sé, no se cumple los años que ya has cumplido este año, todos los años.
You think I could wish to be back 21?
Shoot. I don't know. I mean, see, that was one of your best years. Why not?
No, I'm just kidding. No, this is very nice. I really appreciate it.
Gracias a la Jalex by Mar.
Jalex by Mar, you guys gotta follow her. She brings cupcakes on your birthday.
Y de chocolate, hopefully you like chocolate.
No, this is good. Pues hay que darle let's wish something porque...
No, I wanted yours to be a special moment, but I guess it's special only we both do it.
No, thank you guys.
Pues a ver. I don't know what I'm going to wish for. Y no se dice, ¿verdad?
No se dice, no se cuenta.
All right, so 1, 2, and 3.
Hey, le muerda.
That's what I was gonna tell you. At least you don't have to share it and worry about getting anybody sick. We're gonna be very selfish. It's gonna be for ourselves. Pero thank you. Bueno, le voy a morder porque después me van a regañar. No le diste mordida. Mejor aceptaste la Happy Dad.
Yeah.
A ver, ¿de qué será? Se mira como pumpkin, ¿que no?
Yeah. ¿Quién sabe? Pues
hey,
vamos a sacrificarnos con una mordida,
But we have small little words on the bottom. We're not responsible for anything that happens to you. Oh, we have different ones.
Pues ya le mordí.
Carrot.
Chocolate.
Bueno, para el rato. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Bueno, primero vamos a ya para quitarnos los sweetness.
I'm not happy, Dad.
Perdón si tengo ahí some cream from the cupcake. I know, David.
Well, cheers. Happy
Cheers.
birthday.
Thank you. Ya ni me acuerdo dónde andábamos. It's like retake, do it over.
The bottle service came in and interrupted.
Así es. Ya me acordé dónde íbamos.
Yeah.
So you got the pineapple. Does it taste like pineapple there?
Yeah, sabe piña.
Piña para la niña. Ahora de ese
Anda
lado.
igual que Junior, otra piña.
Ajá,
Acá.
de ese lado van con pura piña.
Acá andamos los que nos gusta la piña.
¿Verdad? Pues está bien.
Yeah.
Nah, well, the reason why we got the reason why I brought Happy Dads out today, I don't know if you know, but Nelk Boys make it. They're basically YouTubers. Have you heard of them?
Never heard of them.
Okay. Well, they're very famous with the young community.
Yo los únicos YouTubers que conozco son los de Last One y nos vamos.
Bueno, gracias. But again, shout out to San Bernardino. We're going to shout out San Bernardino right now.
Shout out the Dino.
The Dino and el Nike or Reebok or Nike. Remember that song when que le habla el locutor, hey, cuéntame o ponme esa que dice Nike o Reebok.
¿Son Reebok o son Nike? Yeah.
Pero yo no me puedo acordar cómo se llama the real song.
This is the rhythm of the night.
Sí, cierto. Míralo, si se acuerda. That song ya tiene rato. Unos 4 años at least. But yeah, guys, if you haven't heard that song, go look for it. Rhythm of the Night. But they mistake it as Reebok or Nike.
Son Reebok o son Nike. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Reebok, no Nike.
Yeah, thank you. Shout out to Son Reebok. But ese no es el nombre, pero tiene la foto. No sabemos quién será. El Anonymous tampoco. But thank you guys. Shout out and shout out to all our new subscribers. Thank you.
Yep, shout out to every one of you.
Yeah, y no has dicho, nos han regañado porque dicen que no saludamos los de Tijuana.
Oh, yeah. Saludos a toda la bandita de Tijuana.
Así es.
Ahí en el arroyo.
So donde iba, so the Nelk Boys, they're very known for younger generation. And they basically did pranks on their YouTube. Okay. And lately, now that they've been getting a little older, this year they're trying to travel the world more. So the beginning of the year, they went to Russia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they went to Russia, and recently they just went to Jerusalem. Okay. So the reason why I brought those topics, and one of the topics we'll be speaking about today, is that like Russia was the first one, and they went to train with Islam. He's the UFC fighter, and he's a champion. So when they came back, they were talking about how is it that I'm not going to say, I mean, it is humble, but the way they train is just, they're up in the mountains, and they're training for this to be champions, or they are champions, but they're so focused on that.
Kind of like Karate Kid style, or I don't know if you've seen that movie.
No, me acuerdo muy bien, Karate Kid. But basically training to, beat something in life.
Okay.
So they even have like a pond there, and they're fishing from the pond.
So they could be a fisherman if you want.
No,
si lo hacen de fighters.
No, pero el problema es que van a comer. They don't know how to fish. Like, they have to fish from the pond. So, like, they fish from the pond. They wake up early, 5 a.m. They sprint up hills. So they like the way they live because, obviously, we're in a city. So, people say it's more fast-paced. Right. You're always, like, worried about what's happening. And because they're close in, their focus is just training for that fight, and it's just a different way of style from the city, or a different type of environment in the city. So I think this is the first time they felt like different. Almost like Mexico. We will be talking about Mexico as well. Okay. So when we travel to Mexico, for example, I think we feel the same way. Like the pace is slower. We do call it a vacation, so we're not worried about anything at that moment. So I think this is what they finally felt, because they like to party. So every time they go somewhere, all their focus is party, meet people, meet and greet. But like I said, this time they were so exclusive, being Russia, that they finally almost had a slow pace vacation.
So kind of like to go and relax, I guess.
Yeah, it was more like like that's what they were saying. Like they felt like more relaxed. It wasn't so much like meet and greet, even though they love to meet and greet and everybody does. But at this time, it was more for like themselves.
Oh, okay.
You know, they kind of focused a little bit about themselves, just doing what they were doing, their routine, and it was just a different routine of what they're used to. And Jerusalem. I'm not sure if it was in Jerusalem itself, but they still went out on the outskirts to meet some people. And allí también, they were able to meet someone on, I think it was 5,000 population. So even though it's going to sound weird, but like everybody knows everybody. And like these people have, they can have from 1 to 4 wives. So the family they went to, all they eat is pita. You know what the pita is? The bread, and soup and goat milk. So that's really their meal.
Pajaretes de chivo.
Pajaretes de chivo. So like even the oldest, I think, the great grandpa, he was 98.
Wow.
Can you roughly estimate with what I said, 1 to 4 wives? Can you estimate maybe how many grandchildren this person had?
Oh, man. I want to say at least 12.
No,
No?
that's a small number. He's not for sure, but he knows he has at least 300 grandchildren. Yeah. So
¿No hay teles allá o qué?
pues no hay. It's puro family eats, and you gotta make sure you're able to have a meal. So
puro
their
comer
focus is
y
that. Yeah.
ir a hacer bebés.
Puro hacer bebés. And he thinks he had like 15 wives.
15.
Yeah. Lo que se acuerda.
Man.
But 98, pero si lo hubieras visto, like, se mira bien macizo, like, and they're saying the same thing, like, they don't have no worries. Like, all their focus is just eating, I guess, family time, making babies, and freaking...
Like, all their focus is on that.
Yeah,
Nothing
else.
Nothing else.
And, and again, the reason why we're bringing this up, because we're going to talk about the topic of, like, why do we feel Mexico is way different from the U.S. We did go to vacation. As you guys can tell, they did bring us birthday cakes here, and we did say your birthday was last month. So we will be talking about vacation a little bit later. But, that's going to go the topic, but I do have a chisme for you.
Okay.
Before we get there. So Victor CIBRIAN or CIBRIAN? En la radio, un cochinero, ¿verdad? Esa. Well, that guy, we've been missing him lately. People don't know where he's at.
Yeah, that's true. He hasn't really put out a new song or nothing. Huh?
He has put new songs, but nothing like that song. That's like one of his...
That was like his one hit kind of thing?
Yes. Kind of. And I'm going to explain to you kind of. So he did an interview with La Mole. La Mole is a comedian in Mexico.
La Mole.
Yeah, he's funny. You guys should check him out. And even as well as check the Nel Boys out now that they're traveling around the world. That's their focus this year. So yeah, he was doing with La Mole. And he was talking about that in December he got married. So, I'm there watching the interview, but I'm like...
Wait, La Mole got married or...?
No, Victor CIBRIAN.
Oh, okay.
So he got married in December. So at first I was like, come on. Because La Mole, he had barely came to Las Vegas. So like an episode before that, he was in Vegas. And I was like, all right, it's Victor CIBRIAN in Vegas. I was trying to figure it out. And then later on, he says he's back in Puerto Vallarta. So he went back to Mexico. So the reason why he went back to Mexico, because he was saying the same thing. Cuando llegó aquí, parece que llegó last year in Mayo. So when he got here, él nomás traía $1,000 $1,000. So no sé si él pensaba que antes o después, no vamos a ver cuándo él pensó así, pero él dice que $1,000 en Estados Unidos no es nada, que se van de volada. Is that true? I mean,
I think it is.
That's just like a car payment. Yeah, que no?
Yeah, especially como está todo de caro and everything. Gas is going up again.
Yes. I know, apenas puse, yeah. Well, dependiendo, but si tienes un Sam's Club, un Costco, you're still paying a membership fee, you know?
Yeah.
So it is about $5 a gallon right now.
Yeah, some places, over there where we work at, I saw it was almost $6 a gallon. So
Yeah, but it's summer.
yeah.
So how bad is it going to get when summertime comes?
Por eso pura bici.
Bueno, a lo mejor nos ayuda a
me
bajar un
ayude a rebajar
poquito,
los kilos,
¿verdad? No como el Víctor Cibrian allá gozando de la vida, pero so he was saying that que nomás llegó con $1,000 y se le pensó que like it was, nothing here in the U.S. and it's nothing. It's just a car payment. So when he was giving his interview as well, I got to find out that he even took his mom. So in reality, from May to, digamos que en diciembre, noviembre, that's only 7 months que duró aquí in the States.
Like a little more over half a year.
Yeah, so like you think about it, like that's crazy, que nomás pudo durar 7 months in the States and he went back.
Yeah, people think that it's all everything over here, y ya llegas acá and ves la diferencia de la vida, Nomás llegar del trabajo y a dormir o, prepararte para el siguiente día para ir a trabajar.
Mm-hmm.
Y ya tienes el fin de semana, pero pues tampoco.
Como aquí los americanos dicen, it's too short.
Yeah.
Es muy corto los 2 días.
Sí, no se pasan rápido, know.
So es lo que estaba diciendo él, que aquí porque sí estaba quedándose en LA. So él pensaba que en LA te gastas mucho tiempo en el tráfico. He's like, nomás para ir a la Ross, para dar un cambio, duraba 1 hora para llegar y otra hora a 2 horas para llegar a la casa, nomás para un cambio de ropa.
Sí le creo porque, man, LA, I hate going to LA.
Well, with that, we got here from Mexico and yeah, we got here at 2:00. To get to San Bernardino, it took us 3 hours and a half. So it does take...
A gusto.
Yeah, right. Yo quisiera tener jet para llegar aquí al de San Bernardino.
Después del vuelo, todavía otros 3 horas.
3 hours. So 3 hours to get here from el vuelo and another 3 hours. So in total 6.5.
You guys got the mera hora del tráfico too.
And there's construction. Oh. And then Teco, another 2 hours. So we were... That day, I was looking at my Google Maps, and I think we traveled like almost 3,000 miles that day. Damn. From plane and cars and, So, yeah, a long time. So he was saying that, que, se le hacía, like, que el dinero no era todo. Mm-hmm. Like, even though sí ganabas dinero, pero he realized that the money wasn't everything. Like, that's why he preferred to go back to Mexico. Like I mentioned, he did take his mom over there, whatever, They don't have papers, so whatever way he had to. So he paid for that himself. He paid for that. And in 7 months, he realized, like, no, I just want to go back.
Yeah, nomás hizo su cochinero y vámonos para atrás.
Yes, and that's one of the pointers. He felt that in Mexico, he probably had more fan base than here.
Oh, really?
In the U.S. And sorry.
No, yeah, I was going to say, well, yeah, I think I've only heard that one song from him.
No me acuerdo si en julio, when we went to go see Fuerza Regida, he was there too, I believe. But I can't really remember on that one. But he was there in September. We went to Luis R. at the Toyota y ahí andaba. So he
también lo sacó a cantar, right?
Yeah. So they were really, promoting the song a lot.
Oh, okay.
But like what I'm going for, it wasn't like he wasn't like just home sitting and not doing much, He was living life, but it wasn't.
It's not probably
the
what
same.
He imagined,
Right.
Dijo, no, mejor me voy para atrás a mí.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy though.
So he's not coming back anymore.
Pues no tiene papeles.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, so no tiene papeles, so it's like, a ver cómo le hace si un día sí. He is signed with, what I know, he is signed with Rancho Humilde. Mm-hmm. I don't know if there's another chisme for you guys. And I'm just putting 1 to 1 together. I'm not saying that's a for sure, not. But hace unas 2 semanas más o menos, Jimmy O'Mila did tweet que he felt betrayed, that people didn't feel like they appreciated what he did, que the help that he le trae. And at the beginning of the La Mole interview, he kind of mentioned something about he feels betrayed as well because he doesn't, like, he kind of find out how much money the one record label was doing, and those numbers that we're doing, he felt like maybe he could have done it himself. Again, I'm not saying that,
empiezan los rumores,
but I'm not saying that it's
I don't know.
Rancho Humilde
Disclaimer,
or not. Yes, this is a disclaimer. I'm just saying that when Jimmy said that, he did this interview with La Mole like a week before this.
Wait, put a disclaimer out there before you get sued and
Well,
nos quitan todo, hasta los jerseys and everything, y no nos tienen nada que regalar.
No, I'm not putting one in one that it's real. I'm just saying the way that it came about, it looks like maybe it could be it. Maybe it's up in the air. Like I said, he did the interview with La Mole.
If it's true, you guys heard it here first.
If it's true, you guys heard it here. But we're just predicting.
Okay.
He did the interview with La Mole. Right after that, Jimmy O'Mila tweets that out. And La Mole interview just came out this week.
Oh, wow.
So, again, you guys go check it out. See for yourself. And maybe it could be it or not. But for you guys wondering where Victor Cibrian was, he's basically back at Puerto Vallarta.
¿De ahí es?
Yeah, there he is. Ahí empezó. Did you ever get to see him before blowing up to Radio Cochinero?
No, that was the only song I saw him. I saw him playing like a
TikTok.
YouTube. No, on YouTube. I saw a video of him. Like it's really raggedy clothes.
Yeah.
And he was singing that song, and then that's like it caught my attention. Y ya de repente everybody was listening to it and everything, and then next thing you know, he signed to Rancho Humilde, and acá anda, you know, he's already over here, and everything. But yeah, man, that sucks. Que nomás.
Yeah, and honestly, Rancho Humilde, if you guys don't know, Rancho Humilde had already heard of him before this song. So back in 2019, he's actually in the album of Las Mejores de la Calle, Volume 4. And that's when Fuerza Regida had that song también de la famosa, damn, I can't believe.
Bebé Dame.
No, before that. Radicamos a Centro.
Oh, okay.
So he's in that album with that song. So there's a bunch of artists. It's just a volume, so there's a bunch of artists on that CD, and he was in that one. But because he didn't really hit on that album, people didn't really know him until Radio Cochinero. But Rancho Humilde already knew him since 2018, but they basically connected again last year. So a little
you heard it here first, guys.
A little achievement for you
You
guys.
heard it here first, but there's a big disclaimer.
Yeah, big disclaimer. A ver que
We don't
ustedes
need to get sued.
comment down below what you guys think, or go check it out for yourself. La Mole interview with Victor Cibrian.
I'll have to watch it because I've never even heard of La Mole.
Yeah, he's funny. You'll like him.
Okay.
Tiene el mismo bar como yo. un dad bar.
Hey, happy dad, bro.
Yeah, happy dad. Yeah, por eso las destapamos. Okay, so el chisme es allí. So, David, why do you think Mexico, it's a little bit more relaxing, or maybe other like outer states or countries,
Like any other country
than here?
Well, you know what? I think I haven't really been anywhere in this country, you know, like para saber
Like
cómo
in the
es,
States?
like a vacation out here in the United States. Para saber cómo es, you know. Pero I think, you know, just people live their life differently over there. Como que son, like, con lo que tienen, con eso son muy contentos, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you learn to appreciate stuff more, you know. And aquí, I guess, estamos como dañados de la mente, like, oh, que marcas de acá, you know, and this and that. Oh, I want to work because I want to get myself that car. And,
Yeah.
you know, y acá en México, oh, con que tengas un carrito que te lleve para pa donde sea, está bien.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's why, and I don't know, just people my family is bien, bien relaxed y todo. Yeah, there's también todos, have their like stress and everything, pero I guess tienen los fines de semana para desahogarse or like desestresarse and stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna hit a little bit more también, like why we think of that about your family estresándose during the weekend. But yeah, good point that you make is that like they appreciate everything they have, even the smallest thing they appreciate it. It could be even the chivo on the back of the house, the gallinas back in the house because they're getting food, or if it's I don't know,
A simple sweater or
anything, anything could just be a big help or a big gratitude that they really appreciate having. Again, last episode, you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. We were talking about people throwing trash out the cars or just throwing it in the ground, right? So, and again, I know everybody goes through rough situations, but unfortunately, when you see people homeless, like themselves, like honestly, it's like usually messy outside, like outside of the tents or wherever they're staying at the moment, but it's messy.
Yeah.
And over there in Mexico, like they really try, even though it could be almost the same living style, unfortunately, but they try to keep it like clean and like if they know family members or somebody's coming, like la limpian 7 veces or something, So like I just see, like you mentioned, you're able to see that they just are very grateful.
Yeah.
For whatever situation they're in, doesn't matter if it's a good, bad, or going rough times, but they're just grateful.
Yeah. And I think también hay gente así aquí,
Yeah, there
no creas
is.
Que
no,
there toda la gente.
No, but
cochinos and all that
no,
stuff.
but I think it's that it's not really. It's not. I'm not gonna say it's nobody's fault. I think it's just the city environment that you're in. And unfortunately, I think this is one of the saying that we say here, and we realize que los viles no paran. You can't like dispute them.
You can't just tuck them away and forget about them, no? Cada mes ahí están.
And that's why I'm saying I think that's the issue. And that's kind of we start programming ourselves like that, like not caring, not appreciating anything because all we know is bills. You got to pay for it. You do probably get your money, but you probably just see it go. Like, se te va.
Yeah, y ahorita like I said, todo bien caro, Back then, you would think, oh, some guy or somebody with a pretty good job, like, someone that's making pretty good money, but not like 6 figures. They can back then go out and buy a house on their own, and this and that. But what you can't.
No, and what was funny, I was seeing that in reality, estamos peor ahorita que antes, even though they do use the whole situation of inflation, but even inflation back then and with the very low amount of money they made is still over. And us that we're making a big quantity with inflation, way more money than, I mean, honest, more than I ever made in my life, but it's rough to keep up.
Yeah. It's hard. Like I said, para comprar una casa or stuff like that right now, you need to have that other person to help you out. Unless you're making like really, really good money,
Yeah, like, so we're saying 6 figures is nothing now, right?
I thought it was, but now, no.
If we could say a number, single with a number, I think we said it before in one episode, like 150.
Yeah.
It's maybe enough, pero corto que no.
Yeah.
Like the penitas, maybe unfortunately not in the best neighborhood or.
Yep.
So it's just a perspective, just a pointer. Again, guys, comment down below what you guys think. If you guys have a different opinion about it, go for it. Like,
so what do you think? Why are they more relaxed over the same?
Yeah, it's just like I said, like they don't have those payments, monthly. You cannot dispute
Yeah, porque
it.
también allá se puede pagar el internet, al año. Like, you could do a year. También creo que el agua la puedes pagar por todo el año.
Y no abusan.
No abusan, yeah.
Like, honestly, I don't know if we talked about it, pero December, January, February, guys, my bill on gas itself, it's only me and someone else, we were paying over $50.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, apenas this month in March, it went back down to 30.
So that's still kind of a lot, you know?
Pero like, how can you prove that I was needing to pay $100 or $75 with two people and not even... El gas donde se usa más aquí is probably the water heater. Mm-hmm. That is the most where it uses gas. So we don't use a heater for gas.
Mm-hmm.
For what other reason you use gas? That's it. You know, those three things mainly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where do you guys? I mean, can you picture paying $100 for two people?
No, that's insane.
Yeah.
Y vamos otra vez para arriba. I think I was saying that it was going to go back up.
If you guys got an email saying like there's going to be a meeting or something like that. So allá es diferente. That's what I'm saying. No se mira tanto abuso. A lo mejor sí es. We don't know. We don't live there, right? Pero allá cuando necesitas gas, pues agarras tu tanquecito de gas.
Yeah.
Y maybe si te pones más... You know, no te pones más...
No te pones a malgastarlo.
No te pones a malgastarlo. Porque, you know, es no como si tienes gas directo, tienes que esperar hasta que llegue el gas, right? Excuse me. So, yeah. I think it's that, like, the pressure of that. Honestly, like, the people from New York, shout out to New York, they move faster than in California. But the way that I used to work, like, I like seeing that fast pace. They jaywalk. Antes, you know, right now we could jaywalk here.
It's legal now.
Yeah, it's legal now. But people would jaywalk. Las bicicletas se metían por donde sea because
los carros no se movían anywhere. Like,
you couldn't even move a car. But like the right of way obviously is for people and bicycles. But allá abusaban to have that ability because the cars couldn't even move.
Yeah.
So I think it's all that. You know, we're gonna talk a little bit more, I guess, than the vacation. The vacation is kind of where we can express a little bit more why we think as well. Mm-hmm. I think this is more of if let's say we will go for 2 days and not go as a vacation or did some fun stuff, but you're still able to tell the difference.
Yeah.
Like you can straight out tell like, damn, like acá no se estresan or, but like allá por lo menos, hey, pues te pago la mitad o te pago para el otro día o no hay demandas o no. Yo creo que pues allá no hay tanto interés como aquí, right? Si llegas tarde, $35 fee already.
Yeah.
Si no pagas el siguiente mes, interest rate of 20%, 15%. So they're always pushing you. Like,
give me my money.
Yeah, or pay it because if not, you're going to owe me more. And over there, like half of it or... Nah, dame esta semana. And, you know, ya, pues, unfortunately, podemos decir a lo mejor sí son más de palabra.
Yeah.
Aquí se perdió más o menos eso.
Aquí ya lo que urge es el dinero and, like they say, money talks, you know? And
yeah.
That's the only way you can get around, I guess.
Yeah. So that's the little small thoughts of us, guys. And that's what we think. And the pointers of why we think it's more relaxing. And maybe with us talking about vacation, you guys go more of like, okay, this is making sense. And, you know, then maybe if you haven't went to a vacation because you feel Mexico... Unfortunately, people picture as ugly or que no va a estar
scary, especially with the people that got.
For whatever reason, we don't know yet why.
Yeah.
Pero I think like the convenience, you know, what we have here, que air conditioning. I think we think about those things so much. Air conditioning, bugs, the
road, you know, being actually like paved, you know, and stuff.
Yeah, pues como decimos, that's the less worries for them.
Yeah.
Their worries is more of making sure they have food on the table. So, David, how was your birthday over there? How was Mexico?
Oh, my birthday was fun. We ended up flying out on my birthday. It was me, my brother, my cousin Abraham, and his lady Karina. Shout out to you guys.
Shout out, guys. Shout out.
And salimos de aquí de Ontario.
¿Con quién?
Uh,
¿Con quién saliste? ¿Con qué aerolínea?
oh, con Volaris. Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of funny, guys, because I could have flown with them that day in Volaris, pero I tengo una mala espinita de Volaris that I was like, I can't do it, man. I have to go to another airline.
You should have gone. Ahí andaba el JOP en el avión.
Yeah, guys, this guy saw JOP
Yeah, he was on the plane.
on the airplane that night, but I just couldn't do it. Like I mentioned, I don't trust Volaris.
You know what? I think Ontario is not bad porque está bien chiquito y ahí like honestly the biggest line there was Volaris and all the other ones no tenía gente.
Porque pues no hay muchas aerolíneas que no tampoco like.
Sí había varias. You know what? Había una Alaska, I think. There was also this like Colombian one, Avianca.
Oh yeah.
Había la de pues la Volaris, of course, y también pues están los demás American Airlines y todas esas.
I think it is America que me venía. Or cuál es la? I think it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think America is the only one that flew through Ontario. But me da mala espina, so I had to go
Maybe next time.
I had to go to Viva Aerobús en LA, so yo salí más tarde y ellos llegaron en la mañana, 5 de la mañana.
A las 5 de la mañana llegamos. Y un frillazo that day. We left from cold here. I remember that day, we had that crazy weather. I don't know if you remember. Que estaba como lloviendo y no sé qué, parecía que se iba a acabar el mundo.
Yeah, no, I can't.
Yeah.
I was too worried haciendo mis maletas porque yo ni hice las maletas hasta ese mero día.
Yeah, we were like, man, is this flight gonna get delayed or what? Pero no, salimos a tiempo, llegamos allá bien temprano y llegamos ahí con una prima en Guadalajara a descansar. Porque en la noche íbamos a ir a ver a las Chivas, you know.
Yeah, they went to go see las Chivas de Guadalajara.
Ahí get ready for el Mundial allí, you know, so.
They're going to have the Mundial there too?
Yeah, they're going to have that. That's going to be one of the stadiums que va a tener el Mundial.
So, el Azteca in that one?
El Azteca, va a estar en el Azteca, en that one, y creo que en Monterrey. So,
is Monterrey pretty new también?
Yeah, those are pretty new, and I think they're going to remodel el Azteca and all that.
Is Monterrey or Mazatlán newer? Or they're both almost the same?
Monterrey is newer. They just got a new stadium. Yeah. Ya llegamos allí el 15 de febrero. And that's my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Y fuimos con todos los primos and everybody a ver a las Chivas contra los Cholos ahí de Tijuana.
Ah, mira.
Yeah.
It was almost like...
My heart was divided.
Yeah,
entre los dos, a los Chivas y Tijuana. You know, mi mamá es de Tijuana y mi dad de allá.
Yeah.
And estuvo suave. It's like a surreal moment, you know, because you see these games online, on TV, and you're there in the stadium.
Y más porque estás bien sequita.
No,
en la primera línea
si
que
voy
no.
a ir, quiero estar allí, gritándole de todos los jugadores.
Tú diciéndoles roja y amarilla,
Yeah.
penal.
No, y ya llegamos un poco tarde ese día. Y luego estaban pidiendo un fan ID para entrar. You had to be like registered y no sé qué tanto.
Really? Dang.
Yeah, y andábamos bien tardes y todos. No, ya se arrimó un primo a decirle de seguridad. Hey, pues que por qué pedo de esto y nada.
Let me guess, Isra.
Yeah. Y ya le dijo el vato, no, ya, pues pásense, ya nos dejaron pasar. Dice, ahí para la otra la van a ocupar, pero pues ahorita se pueden pasar.
So a fan ID?
Yeah, I think that's due to those fights that happened in
with the Atlas?
Atlas en Querétaro. Yeah. I think that's why they want to know who's there and everything. And y fuimos allí al estadio, estuvo chido. Vimos que ganaron las Chivas 2-0. For my cumpleaños me dieron ese regalo.
Míralo. Si te agarras una jersey allí, okay.
No, I didn't get a jersey. I ended up getting at least a scarf and stuff.
A scarf.
Yeah, y estuvo suave ahí con los primos y todo. Y ahí fuimos a...
Puras caguamas también, ¿verdad?
No, ahí en el estadio venden pura Tecate.
Oh, shoot. How was that?
I was like, oh, no. And they had Heineken too.
Did you go for the Heineken
Yeah,
at
I
least
was
once?
drinking Heineken.
Oh, just
that's all I was drinking, the Heineken, yeah.
Yeah.
I never drink that stuff. And
Which one? The Heineken or Tecate?
Heineken.
Which one is that stuff? We never.
Neither of those I drink.
Yeah, we don't drink that here.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. But I think like what we mentioned, Heineken is like one, I guess, a very join with like soccer, football, que no, pues ya dijimos que están en las Champions. So.
Yeah. Ya, y sí estuvo suave, y ganaron. Y ya de ahí fuimos a unos tacos. Muy ricos los tacos de ahí que le dicen tacos del estadio. Ahí nos llevaron los primos a unos tacos del pastor. Y ya estaban muy ricos. No le ganan los de Tijuana, pero sí estaban buenos. Y...
Allí en Jalisco, they do put guacamole, ¿o no?
No
Por eso no te gustaron tanto.
No, ya ves que yo soy de...
Tiene que tener el guacamole.
Tiene que tener
el hueso del aguacate allí, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Nah, pues we have had the fortune of going to, I think, Copa de Oro, USA and Mexico. You had the Rose
that
Bowl.
was, what, like 20...
I want to say 2015.
Yeah.
At least, por ahí. 2014, 2016.
Por ahí, huh?
Ajá.
Sí, me acuerdo, ahí en el Rose Bowl.
Yeah, so your experience, which one can you say it's better?
Well, to be honest, the experience at the Rose Bowl wasn't great porque the person behind me threw up on my seat, remember? And I couldn't sit down the rest of the game.
Por lo menos te bucharon. Siéntese, ¿qué andas haciendo parado?
Yeah, no, that was the moment que dije, no, yeah.
Yeah, that is my first soccer game. That is my only soccer game I went to. And I remember I bought the tickets before and then I told David, hey, I'm going to go to the game. He's like, what, really? I'm like, yeah, they're selling them out right now. He's like, oh, shoot, let me see if I can get some. And he was able to right behind me. ¿Te acuerdas?
No, we were in the same row. You ended up getting...
it was the same row?
Yeah, I think you ended up getting them all.
The whole...
Y ya te dije, pues ya, let me know how much. Y...
Dang, ya ves, ya se me estaba olvidando. I thought you guys were in the back.
I remember Junior went with us that day too. Junior went with us. You went with us.
How many tickets were it? 6 tickets?
It was like
I think that was only a max amount.
Yeah, y fue mi papá también, y mi brother, Eric.
Damn. Well, do you remember when they pushed the guy and he fell on me?
No, I don't remember.
I don't know if you were there yet. Because llegaron un poquito tarde, you know?
Yeah, nosotros llegamos, ya ves, para todos lados.
Well, yeah, these people... Antes de eso, they do the same thing as what they do in football americano, or maybe they do it.
Tailgating.
But, yeah, this is my first time ever seeing, so they do tailgating.
Y con banda y todo.
So imagine like these people are like getting hammered. Ya cuando llega el game, pues ya están. Yo creo, me puedo imaginar, porque lo que oí, que el de Bad Bunny así también estaba en el SoFi cuando vino, that people were like smashed. They didn't know what they were doing. Todos dormidos.
Oh man, that's the worst you could do.
So the same thing, guys, acá también.
Yeah, funny story. Sorry to
No, you're good.
When that game, I remember seeing, we were walking to the stadium. This guy was just flat, passed out right there in the grass.
Yeah.
Dije, mira, pagó el boleto y...
No, pero no sé si ahora puedas like do it, pero mucha gente nomás va para el desmadre. They don't even have a ticket to get in. Yeah, no, they just go and mess.
I can see that.
But como dices, they have banda, grupos, and then I think like some radio has like little carpas, you know. But yeah, in esa, this guy got pushed and he fell on me, and you know, I kind of saved him.
Oh,
Porque si no, se iba a ir to the field. Because we were pretty close, but todavía eran como unas 26 rows y
yeah, I remember, se miraba todo bien. Ahí vimos todos los jugadores, Chicharito. That was the day that México ganó el último minuto.
Yeah, it was a good game. So for you though, you're gonna say the Chivas in because they threw up on your seat.
Yeah, that. And I guess my experience there too, estando más cerquitas, being in Mexico was something else too. You know, you don't have to pay for parking to go to a game there.
Oh,
so parking is gratis if you're going to the game. Y acá no, you have to pay, you know, you go to a Dodger game, $30, $40. No,
30, 40, $50.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Again, guys, y ves que estamos diciendo, abusan aquí.
Yeah.
Aquí es abusar.
Yeah. I was just surprised. Yo le decía a mi primo, ¿a poco no nos van a cobrar? Yeah, no, aquí no cobran.
Yeah.
And you can park anywhere you want.
Yeah, si fueran gachos tus primos, sí, cobran tanto.
Si se hubieran puesto trucha.
Para el gas, por lo menos.
Pero sí estuvo suave allí, and I definitely want to go back. I A ver cuándo se me pega la loquera otra vez.
No, pues sí, a ver cuándo nos invitas y ir al
Next
fútbol.
time, tienes que ir next time.
Fútbol, me perdí esta vez, pero pues con eso dicho, pues sí me tocó ir al siguiente día al concierto de Fuerza.
Oh, yeah. How was that? You know, you've had one. You've
So,
been to one here
in
and
July. Last year we went. To be honest, I feel awkward.
Really?
Yeah, even though I'm from San Bernardino, they're from San Bernardino too. Pero it was awkward. If you guys haven't kind of figured it out, pero Guadalajara is very populated. And allá yo creo es igual que LA or Beverly Hills, ¿que no?
Yeah, no, yeah. Hay mucha gente and we went to this mall over there that's super nice. Había marcas de todo.
Marcas que ni nosotros aquí las vamos a entrar o ni de afuera, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Y aquí ni las miramos. So, por eso, yo allá andaba con mi little IE shirt y con mis pantalones. Yo creo que dijeron, que se ganó los boletos. ¿O qué?
Es el que desconecta los micrófonos. El que
Ajá, es el seguridad, pero se está metiendo aquí con la gente. Yo así andaba. Guys, no estoy presumiendo, pero para darles una perspectiva, los boletos me costaron $100 los dos, y allá más o menos son que unos $2,000. Es como un mes a 2 meses de salario para alguien. So, I mean, it's quite few money for them. And like I said, everybody there, because I was down on the floor, everybody had Blueberry, Gucci, de todo. Por eso me sentía como yo no, era de gratis. La radio me los dio.
Mira dónde anda el que vende las cervezas. Ya se puso de colado aquí.
Hey, hablando de eso, no sé si te tocó en el juego, pero they have kegs with them carrying y andan pompeando y andan sirviendo la cerveza. They should do that here. Porque pues aquí ya es, you gotta go out and freaking go get one. Pero ahí sí, allá andaban todos con su mochilita con la keg y sirviéndote una cheve.
Wow.
Y ahí, I know you're not a Modelo fan, but Modelo Negra, así, en la keg.
Oh, yeah.
The neon. I think they have variedad, meaning like alcohol and beer.
So, para ti, ¿cuál fue mejor, el de allá o el de acá?
Afortunadamente, el de aquí, porque era la primera vez. Aquí pues salió, they barely released an album in last December. And you were able to kind of listen to the albums, and by July you kind of knew the songs. Then un Cochinero came out, so they were singing that there too. They had quite a few people show up. Los hermanos de Sinaloa. No, los gemelos de Sinaloa. ¿Es hermanos o gemelos? Ya ni me acuerdo. El de... se me olvidó la canción. Pero ellos, Víctor CIBRIAN, I think... No me acuerdo. No, ahí no estaba Marca. But he had a few artists. Acá también, no sé si te dije, pero Espinosa Paz came out.
Oh, really? No,
ahí andaba Espinosa.
Wow, lo sacaron a cantar.
Ahí andaba, pero lo que pasó que... They were trying to sing this new album they brought out in December, but people se sentaban.
Yeah.
Se sentaban cuando empezaban a tocar, que hasta se miró bien gacho, que le tuvieron que cortar a la canción y
cantar las otras.
Yeah, it was a rough crowd, people, guys. It was a rough crowd, so I don't know if you've seen that they went to Querétaro or different other places y que le estaban haciendo burla al Sammy porque se puso pedo y cuando andaba tocando no le salió la canción.
Damn.
Pero por lo mismo, I think they didn't expect people not to know their songs, and unfortunately, como dicen ellos, a Fuerza Regida is a peda concert, and I think that's kind of what they had to do to get the people going. And it was just the crowd. It was just rough.
And ¿Te fuiste temprano, no? ¿Dijiste?
Sí, me fui temprano. ¿Por qué me fui temprano? Es que la verdad, pues no. Estaban puras covers. pura...
Que cada rato se te arrimaban. Hey, me da una de modelo.
Me da una modelo, me da una black label. No, pues sí, ya estaba harto que... No, pero I did feel a little awkward, like I said. It was just like, it wasn't the vibe.
Well, I think that's the style now, Toda la gente sí tiene que salir,
Como, like, dressed up
Yeah,
or...
like with those brands now, like... Ya como ya están popular esas brands, I think la gente ya las usa más and everything. Y pues...
La verdad, sí puedo decir lo que he visto que allá en México, y no estamos ofendiendo nomás lo que se mira, que la gente cuando va to go out se viste como uno aquí cuando va a una boda o como va a una quinceañera, que no, it's like, ahí es donde nosotros más o menos íbamos vestidos, pero allá si van al club, si van al concierto, they're like very dressed good. So that's why I'm saying that I didn't really enjoy it, because I would have liked to hear the new songs, being one of the first ones, because they haven't had a concert here. Hasta julio van a tener el de aquí. So for that reason, I didn't really enjoy it, but it was a rough crowd. So
that sucks.
Yeah, pero pues ya habrá otra oportunidad.
Ahí si lo veo en el plane next time, voy a decir, hey.
Sí, shout out to el JOP y La Fuerza. A ver cuándo nos invitan aquí de los last one y nos vamos. Después de ahí, pues ¿dónde fuimos, David? Después de Guadalajara, ustedes llegaron antes que yo también, pero...
Fuimos a las fiestas del carnaval, ahí del pueblo de mi papá, de toda la familia. Fuimos a las fiestas, que son... ¿Cuántos días son de fiesta?
Son 10, que no, más o menos.
Yeah, something like that.
Son como 2 semanas, pero son 10 días antes de Ash Wednesday. O miércoles de ceniza. Me estaban diciendo, y antes que nos fuéramos, te estaba preguntando qué es la diferencia de fiesta y carnaval. Cuando veníamos, nos estaban trayendo al aeropuerto, o el señor que nos trajo estaba diciendo que es carnaval cuando es así, cuando hacen fiestas 10 días antes de miércoles de ceniza, antes y después, que nomás les llaman fiestas. Quién sabe por qué, pero...
Pues hay fiestas patronales, like en agosto, I think, ahí también.
Y como las fiestas de Cuaresma, like Semana Santa. Y también nos dijo, like, como Semana Santa, les hicimos fiestas.
Pues yo como no voy en esas fechas, pues...
Pues hay que nos digan los de México, a ver las historias de por qué es carnaval o fiestas los días antes o después o esas semanas.
Y ahí anduvimos en el carnaval.
¿Y se hicieron un nuevo grupo o qué no? ¿No? Bueno, para si van a mirar el clip antes, el que me mandaron esa noche, que it was Thursday night, you guys got the Thursday night, le voy a poner el clip. ¿No te acuerdas lo que me mandaste?
Oh, yeah, I remember.
So when you guys see the beginning of the this pod, you guys are going to be like, what the heck? Pero sí, ahí andaban.
El jueves, estábamos esperándote, pero todavía andabas en el concierto.
En la fuerza,
y anduvimos con la familia, con los primos.
¿Y cómo se llamaba el nuevo grupo? Por favor, no le quiten el nombre.
Andamos ahí
registrado.
De Grupo Lonchera. Este era Grupo Frontera, Grupo Lonchera, porque puro heavy hitters en ese grupo.
Sí, saludos bueno, no estamos ofendiendo, pero que andaba ahí el Ojos, andaba Lisa,
andamos
Abraham,
todos ahí.
Girl, Eric, yourself.
Myself. Ya esa noche ahí estuvimos todos, una risa ahí con todos los primos.
Y esa botella no hace justice, ¿verdad? ¿Cuántas le pusieron al cantarito?
El cantarito era de los grandotes y le echaban toda una botella adentro. Estaban buenos pero peligrosos.
¿A qué horas llegaste cuando llegaste para los cantaritos?
Pues llegamos allí a Teco como a casi las 11 de la noche y fuimos a dejar las cosas y pues nos dijeron, vámonos. Y ya fuimos y estaba medio solo, pero pues son las primeras fechas. Y estuvimos ahí nomás cotorreando y todo. Y ya nos fuimos como hasta las 4 de la mañana por ahí.
Yeah, guys, like, again, if you guys feel iffy about going to Mexico, this is probably if you guys in your family or your family has ever asked around maybe, díganles, hey, tienen carnaval.
Most
Maybe
places do have carnavales.
yeah. Ask about it, and this is probably one of the times that you want to go.
Yeah.
Because it's more of it's like convivir, like he said, you guys get there from, I mean, they're already going, Las Fiestas is going, but they got there at 11 and they didn't even finish until the next day.
Yeah, they don't finish till
Y no se acaban hasta las 6 más o menos, cuando, ¿qué no?
Ya, como hasta las 6.
Cuando sacan la birria y menudo.
Ya que andan barriendo ahí la plaza y recogiendo todo.
Ajá.
Es cuando dicen, no, ya me tengo que ir a la casa,
Y después otra vez, ¿a qué hora empieza? ¿A las 3?
Yeah, y otra vez al recibimiento.
12.
Creo que empieza como a las 11 o 12. I don't know, yo nunca...
Más que nunca... Es que todavía te estás curando la cruda.
Despertándome apenas. Y ya, ya fue para el otro día cuando llegaste tú y...
Ajá.
Bajamos esa no.
No, sí, pues íbamos en el camino con el Lalo. El Lalo. Y Lalo salió a las 12 y ya de ahí nos fuimos a Teco y se hacen 2 horas. Y pues Lalo dice, paramos para unas cheves. ¿Cómo de que no? Y te texteamos y que andabas muerto.
Ya dije, no, yo no quiero ver nada de cerveza.
No quiero saber nada de esas cosas.
No.
Y so we got there and y todavía andabas malillo. Y que dijimos, ándale para que se te conecte. Pero que pues nomás se lo tomaron los cantaritos y fueron más de uno, ¿ya no?
Fueron como, no, tomamos también cerveza esa vez.
Se le mistearon.
En shots ahí, el Isra que ahí conocía uno de los puestos de shots.
Uh-huh.
Y ahí tuvimos todos mis primos, el Abraham, Karina, todos ahí.
Y el Lyric.
Yeah, just having a good time, all of us, you know.
Yeah.
Y luego unos 3 cantaritos.
Yeah.
Para acabar.
Se hace ambiente, guys.
Dice,
it's just a bunch of people there en La Paz.
Como si nos fueran a dar un premio, dicen.
A ver quién queda.
A ver.
¿Cuántos se quedan? ¿Cuántos se toman más? O...
¿Qué necesidad de andar tomando así? No dan premios ahí.
No. Nomás al siguiente día si te conocen y quedaste así.
Yeah.
But there's groups. Hay muchos grupos norteños,
ya tú fuiste a un concierto, un baile.
We went to so they have concerts. Everywhere's different, but here the main one was Saturday. But the Teco's known for la mojadera.
Oh, yeah.
So, mojadera, no le importa las edades, pero van desde la plaza a la plaza de toros.
Partiendo plaza, se le dice.
Y se van mojando.
Van aventando de todo.
De todo, dicen. Puede ser
la gente de su casa con la manguera and stuff like that.
Me estaba diciendo el señor que también en la plaza de toros hay parte de mojadera y parte no. Eso sí, es algo nuevo que aprendí.
Hay la zona como de la mojadera ahí en el sol. Y ahí todos se andan mojando con cerveza o lo que sea.
You ever done it?
Yeah, when I was younger. Pues es que es más como para gente más joven, you know. Ya cuando andaba más joven yo... I think I did it like unas 3 times. Yeah.
Dang. So how many carnavales have you went to?
To be honest with you,
son como...
casi todos mis cumpleaños fueron allá.
Oh, shoot.
Allá...
Except for one.
No.
I remember we celebrated one here.
Yeah, no, casi todos mis cumpleaños han estado allá. Y me acuerdo que cuando estaba mi abuelita, que en paz descanse, me mandaba la chirimía a despertarme cada las mañanas en mi cumpleaños. Me tocaba la chirimía. Es como es un señor como con una flauta, yo no sé qué es.
But it was like a pull string type?
No.
It was an actual guy?
Yeah, it was a guy y como con un niño, su hijo, no sé qué. Un niño tocando como un tamborcito. Y el señor tocando como un clarinete o no sé qué. Y mi abuelita bien temprano despertándome cantando las mañanitas.
¿Y te bien malo?
No, casi no tomaban de time.
Pues sí, estás diciendo antes.
Pero sí, casi todos mis cumpleaños han estado. La mayoría, over there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it wasn't until like
Ya que,
my most
tienes,
recent
ya
ones.
que tienes que pagar biles.
Ya que tengo que pagar biles, acá tengo que
So,
pasármela.
donde vamos otra vez, pues cuando hemos ido antes de, bueno, hemos ido no nomás en carnaval, pero hemos ido antes. Y yo creo la parte que queremos decir es que muchos de tus familiares, pues afortunadamente se van a buscar trabajo en la ciudad porque pues en Teco no hay, sí hay, pero no. Yo, yo, yo pienso que es igual como aquí, que no, like,
People go up north, like
yeah, so
to
there you got to go to the city to actually like be able to make money and stuff like that.
or San Diego, places like that, LA.
Yeah, and unfortunately they have to do that, so they have to leave their family and Teco and go to the city. But they have the fortune of almost when we go to vacation, I would say that when they go back to Teco, it's like the vacation for them.
Yeah.
Like they're just relaxed, se olvida de todo, que la campana, que, and I think that's why, unfortunately, it's a topic of, I know we're drinking right now, pero ahí igual, like, puedes estar enfrente de la casa, just relaxing, talking to someone. Ahí sí hay conversación, no es nada de el celular.
Yeah. Y también con los mismos vecinos, Aquí los vecinos a veces ni se saludan,
Ajá. Es
You
muy
try to like not even look at them like,
yeah, es muy cierto, like allá vas caminando, buenos días, buenas tardes.
buenas tardes, buenas noches.
Cuando estás comiendo en un restaurante, aprovecho. Cuando pasa, no se va la gente. So yeah, I think that's my way of thinking about it. Is like when they're way to vacation and it's way faster or way easier for them. They're in the city and they go to the weekend. They go to the Teco and it's a vacation. For us here, we do not, because unfortunately we really have to pay to call.
You could like rent a cabin or something up in the mountains, pero pues tienes que pagar, know. Y pues allá, no, te vas para la casa acá de Teco y a descansar, si es que descansas.
It's almost like Mexico, you're able to make it as long as, this is almost the same as here. Like you're able to make it here, but you kind of have to have a little business on the side, right? And I think in Mexico, yeah. And I think in Mexico, as long as you're hustling, like for yourself and having a little business, like you could easily make it like very comfortable. Like you not necessarily need to come to the north to be able to make it out. You do have an uncle that he came to the States and went back.
Sí.
Yo creo por lo mismo que no se sintió a gusto.
No le gustó,
aquí.
Yo creo no se acostumbró y no le gustó.
So, tiene sus ventajas.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool to meet people when you tell me that. It's like, oh, yeah, he went over, he went back. I was like,
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of good that he made that decision and not just
se
chase
quedó
money
aquí, or nothing, And yeah, ahí está mi tío.
So, yeah, it's a good thing that he did that. It's very fortunate to know that he went back and he did it, whatever his heart told him to do. And he's happy. I mean, siempre lo miramos cada año y bien feliz. Como una lombriz. But, yeah, so that's kind of our point of view, was the difference about Mexico and the USA, guys. Maybe give your opinion. But, yeah, for me, I went to go see a flaco. You guys didn't go. Se quedó en la plaza. Abraham was trying to go to a pueblo también, pero no la hizo por los mismos de los cantaritos. No llegó.
No pudo llegar.
Se regresó.
Yeah.
Pero, so what is that city?
Iban a ir a Autlán. También ahí hay carnaval. There was in the plane había una amiga que conocemos desde hace mucho, like her mom nos cuidaba.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, y la vimos ahí en el avión, and we knew they were from over there. And then la vi, and I was like, wow, let me guess, you're going to the carnaval? She's like, yeah. Pero nomás iba sola con su amigo, and like, she has brothers and sisters. Pero ya nomás se fue, ya dijo, no, ya tienen años que no vienen, you know.
Ya hicieron su vida.
Ya
en
hicieron
los
su
States.
vida, ya. Pero
But,
en Autlán también hay carnaval. Dicen que se pone más lleno, que ni siquiera puedes caminar, que ahí es donde van casi todos los artistas. You know, you saw the lineups. They have really good lineups.
They did. Who was there?
Iba
Luis.
a estar Luis R. Conríquez, iba a estar Julián Álvarez, iba a estar Pancho Barraza, el Coyote y su banda, La Recodo.
Y la Recodo
y el Coyote.
El Coyote era un gratis, guys.
Yeah,
That was a free concert.
Free
to go
concert. Can you
to.
imagine that? Man.
No, aquí cuando.
Yeah.
Well, antes. ¿Te acuerdas de la fiesta Broadway o no aquí? En LA. So Fiesta Broadway, I guess we can say it was almost carnaval. They would do different stages with different people on 8th Street. La 8, me acuerdo mucho. But yeah, they had free concert. That was one of them. Tú querías el de Julián Álvarez, pero no se te hizo.
No se me hizo.
Para la otra, a ver cuándo.
Para la otra.
Pero me estaban diciendo el mismo guy que nos trajo al aeropuerto cuando nos veníamos que él ha ido allí o ha ido mucho de los carnavales y piensa él y dice la gente que en Teco es más convivencia, que como allá es más estricto o no hay, para ponerlo, acá se hace desmadre y allá no. Allá like vas al a toros o vas a los conciertos y como que la gente sí va al carnaval, a la plaza, pero no es igual como en Teco que la gente se queda hasta las mañanitas y...
yo nunca he ido, eso no sé, you know.
Yeah. So, I don't know, maybe if you guys, anybody has been there, you're from there, maybe you can comment down, but... No, well, that same day tuvimos también el chivo con el ojos.
Oye, el borrego.
El borrego.
Yeah, comidón.
Ahí era un feast.
Había comida de todo, sí.
Lo que quisieras, era buffet.
Había borrego, pollo, costillas, moronga.
Moronga, I didn't try it.
Me dio miedo.
No,
me dio miedo, no, Lorenzo.
Es que es igual como
es
liver.
Es que tú, puro McDonald's.
Los chicken nuggets. Y después que llevó unas... y se lo agradecemos, pero eran 5 garrafones de agua, de 5
de agua con uñas. La vainilla con uña. Jalex by More.
Esa era la especialidad de la casa.
Yeah. No, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Y ya se lo agradecemos a Ojos y por invitarnos a todos a tenernos allí.
Yeah.
Ahí en el Lodazal, le dice él.
Sí, Lodazal. We did a carne asada guys there too. Y acá les desmadraron su grill.
Yeah, I don't know who did it, pero...
Era nuevecita la grill y el pobre va a tener que poner un palo allí para que se detenga la cosa.
Yeah, pero...
That was good too.
Está buena la carne asada. Éramos los puros guys. Hasta mis tíos ahí estaban, ¿te acuerdas?
Los inventos que se hicieron. Cerveza. Valentina.
No, mi primo marinando la carne con Valentina.
Y acá uno chupándose los dedos. Yeah. It was crazy. Bags of chips también ahí.
Oh, yeah.
Y ahí andaba Lisa limpiando el
asador.
No, con el asador andaba limpiando la ground, the dust, ¿no te acuerdas?
Oh, sí, que se cayó.
Se cayó Lisa.
Yeah.
Either way, we had a great time. Thank you, everybody from Teco, Guadalajara, for having us. You guys, your family, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having the last one y nos vamos. Crew over there en Teco.
Faltaba el Junior, pero
faltaba
pues ya andábamos todos.
¿Cuándo se pega?
De verdad. Pero pues a ver cómo se le hace. But yeah, again, we do recommend, guys, anytime you guys are able to make it to Mexico, go for it. Don't be scared. Don't think about it so much. Just go enjoy yourself.
Yeah, as long as you're not doing anything bad, you don't have nothing to worry about.
You don't. I mean, it's very calm. Everywhere you go. Allí es básicamente vas a buscar desmadre. I think that's when you have the issues. Yeah. But now everybody's very polite. They greet you. And yeah, go enjoy. Go, even though maybe your family doesn't like going, try to go and experience it once in your lifetime. But real quick then, we close it out, David.
Okay.
Shout out to everyone. Thank you for coming.
Shout out to everybody. Thanks for clicking play on this video. Hopefully you guys liked it. And
yeah, and you've been watching for this long. Maybe you enjoy our little talk about our vacation.
Hopefully we didn't no los pusimos a dormir, you know. We're just talking about our vacation and trying to get you guys to también que vayan a conocer,
que
you know?
vayan, empujarlos que vayan,
Yeah.
aunque no quieran, o se van, como dice el David, se van solos y no quieren ir ninguno con ustedes. Yeah, so shout out to everybody, shout out to all the new subscribers. Thank you for the likes, thank you for the subscriptions or subscribes, and we appreciate it. And thank you again, David, for coming.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me here. And
always a pleasure.
Always like coming over here and any way I can help with you guys, you know.
Gracias. All right, guys, we're out of here. We're gonna close it up. Thank you.
Yep.
Peace.
See you guys. Hasta luego.
Bye.